Here we go, guys. One of our absolute favorites back on the Fight Bananas podcast. My main man, all in, Brandon Allen. How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. You got to get that, or you good?
No, that's not even mine, man. You're good.
All right, sounds good, man. It feels like it's Groundhog Day. Setting up another fight. Ian Heinisch. Are you done with it? Have you seen enough tape? You don't have to see any more on him.
I'm not a big tape watcher anyway, but no, I don't need it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hard work's done. It's just cutting the weight and making sure my body's healthy. And other than that, only thing that I can control is my preparation, and I've done that. So cards are gonna fall where they fall at this point.
For sure. Okay, talking about that, it was awesome. With me being a Florida guy and me so much with social media with Fight Bananas, I see so much down there in Florida, and all these stories I kept on seeing Brandon Allen in. When did this happen? When did this transition happen to South Florida? Who did you reach out to? Did it just happen organically, or was this something you've been wanting to do?
No, that happened super fast after Gerald's last fight, and some of the guys at the gym in Rufus Sport, it just kind of, it happened super fast. And I had been to Florida like a month before just to visit and hang out with, some friends, but that was it. Nothing else. Couldn't train, couldn't do anything like that. I went to the gym with Jared Gordon just to watch him train. Other than that, it was really nothing. And after Gerald's fight, the outcome, how it happened, I didn't have any more training partners, so I had to figure it out. I contacted Jared Gordon and then my boy Brandon here in Florida, and everything worked out really great. Like I said, it was literally less than a week before I was supposed to go to Milwaukee for fight camp, so it happened super fast, and I couldn't have been any luckier as far as how well it came together.
Right. See you over there with Phil Daru. I've talked to him multiple times here in the podcast. What a game changer. Just totally changes people's bodies. How has been going with Phil Daru for you?
It's great, man. It's been going really great with Phil. He's been he does some different things, and it's really different. It's really hard for me to get used to, or not really hard, but it's just different. That's all. Just really different to me to learn his ways and the things he does, but they really help, and they're really different, and they're really good. I really enjoy it. I've known Phil, at least of Phil, for a while. He fought a good friend of mine back in the day, and so I've known him, like I said, at least of him for since I was 14 years old.
Really, that long?
Yeah, he fought my friend Kurt Holloway. I think, 14 or 15 years old. So 9 or 10 years. It's been a while. I never look at it like that when.
Crazy. And MMA, the community is so small. You know what I mean? Everyone knows each other, or someone's always fought someone's teammate like that. So for it to be so, now 2020, post a damn pandemic, fighting in Fight Island and stuff in that nature, it's pretty crazy that you guys have connected all this time later.
Yeah, I've kind of kept up with him and his work and things like that. And, Dustin Poirier is a good friend of mine, and he works with him. He's been in Florida for a long time. So, yeah, I've kept up with him through there, and he was closer to where I stay while I'm in Florida. So it just kind of made more sense for me to use him for strength and conditioning rather than Corey, which is for Sanford.
Right.
But I do work with Corey, on the weekends on Saturdays. He does some stuff for the fighters, so I do work with him, and I talk to him, and him and Phil are good buddies, so it all works out and everything's good.
That's awesome, brother. That guy you just mentioned 30 seconds ago, Dustin Poirier, I don't know if he's got something big on the horizon or not. How crazy, did you watch UFC 254, Khabib Nurmagomedov retiring, and now it seems like a lot of buzz, a lot of, momentum, January 23rd, maybe Dustin Conner for the belt. I know I threw out a lot there to you, dissect, or what do you think of all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, from what I understand, that's a pretty official fight. So I think that's a done deal from what I understand.
Right.
So, yeah.
But not for the belt, though, have you?
I don't know if it's for a belt. I haven't heard anything with the belt. There's so many guys in the picture for what could.
Yeah.
would happen. So I'm not sure about that, but I'm just really happy for Dustin. That guy's worked super hard. He's literally fought for everything he has. And he's been in this game a long time, and he didn't take the easy route. So I really respect Dustin and look up to Dustin for all that he's done and all that he continues to do, even outside of fighting with
Right.
the Good Fight Foundation, and just what he does for the community and people that surround him.
For sure. And he kind of does something that you do. And then just like I said, we're talking to you a couple of times now, following you on social media, kind of with you and the baby and everything, you kind of do. You go away for a fight camp and you kind of leave, almost the family behind a little bit to kind of go all in. And God, what a good plug right there. Literally to kind of just, have 6 weeks, 5 weeks, make it everything you can, fight, and then get your ass back home. And you've done that. Do you think that's something you think you will keep on doing throughout your career, or it's almost like every time you think about maybe doing it different, or is it you just can't really train of where you're living, or is it something to, family? I got kids down here in Florida. It's pretty great. No sales tax, a lot of good stuff to move down here in Florida. Weather's sunny.
Yeah, that one will never happen. I'm not. I won't move away from my family.
Okay.
I'll never do that. It's just not in me. I don't want to. That's just not me. I wish I could be like
your family
Dustin.
with you though.
Well, no, my whole family.
Oh, your whole family. Okay, yeah, I got you.
My whole family. I'm not leaving my parents and my brother and my niece. That's
right.
Not gonna happen. But no, I wish I could be like Dustin and bring my family with me. I wish I was in that position. That would be perfect. But
right.
That's just not even close to being in the equation right now financially. So
okay.
That would be something, like I said, I wish I would do, but it's just not financially a possibility right now. And unfortunately, I have to, tough it out and be away from my family for however long I decide to be gone. And it is what it is. It's just a sacrifice that has to be done, and hope for the greater good. And
right.
When I say greater good, it's all financial. The sport's enjoyable, I guess, at times. I like winning. I love the rawness of the competitiveness, but at this point in my life, it's literally all for money. There's really no other reason I do it. And yeah, could I do something else? 100%. I have my degree. I could go do something else, but this allows me to be 100% with my daughter when I'm home. I don't have a boss. I don't have anyone to answer to. I don't have none of that. I'm with my daughter. I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. And that's just the kind of the person I am. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like having someone that feels like they're over me. I don't like that. I like being my own boss. I like, it's up to me, whatever I want to do. So,
right.
Like I said, that's the greater good right now, is that I'm afforded the opportunity to be with my daughter 24/7 when I'm home. And that's kind of what keeps me going.
For sure. Kind of a little bit back to Habib real quick. It seems like after he retired, and it was just it's been this a whole week straight, especially with MMA shows and podcasts of that nature. So much of this GOAT talk. Is Habib now the greatest ever? All of this. Throw out some guys. Do you care at it at all? Is that something, is it fun to kind of BS with the guys about? Who are, in your eyes, some of the greatest MMA fighters of all time?
Oh, of all time? I don't even keep up with it anymore, to be honest with you. I just I have guys that I like watching fight, and that's about it. I guess I'm kind of at the stage right now in camp where I'm just ready to fight, get it over with, and then go home away from it for a while. That's just kind of me. I get fed up with it after so many weeks of doing it every single day. So I'm just kind of at the point where really nothing else really matters but getting the job done and just getting home to see my girls and the rest of my family.
Right. And the last time you fought was at the Apex. You're coming back to it to fight. I know you kind of wanted to get one more before the end of the year is, and it just happens to be against Heinisch. Will be so satisfying to kind of really put a stamp in this crazy 2020 year to get multiple wins underneath the middleweight banner would be a really good outlook for you in 2021, right?
Yeah, I got some plans for 2021, but first things first. All that matters is going and getting a win next Saturday. Nothing else matters as far as career or anything like that. I have to go get this win. I have to bring back the check to my wife, my daughter. I have to I just have to do that to be able to enjoy the rest of the year with my family, hunting season, holidays, birthdays, my daughter's first birthday. So
Nice.
I really have to just, that's kind of like my main focus is just keeping in a good mental spot, stay really focused, and just go win. I just got to
Right.
be myself. That's all. I just got to be myself. There's nothing that he brings to the table that someone else hasn't brought to the table before. That he doesn't bring nothing that I haven't seen. That's gonna surprise me. It's not gonna happen. So I just got to focus on myself. And as long as I do that and I feel good, there's not even an ounce of doubt in my mind that he would beat me anywhere in the fight.
Right, right. No, I agree, my man. With now training with Sanford, have you done anything way different? Have you felt leveling up in the game? And you're like, whoa, okay, I didn't really used to do that in Milwaukee. Nothing towards that. It's just a different kind of set of eyes, different set of requirements. How has this camp been different for you so far?
It's been a lot different. I feel, and everyone always say it, but I definitely feel this is by far the best shape that I've ever been in for any fight.
Wow.
I brought in a nutritionist, my boy Jay, to cook for me, stay with me, cook for me. Training 2-3 times a day, every day. I have my off day, of course, because my body needs it. Sanford has the best of the best recoveries, chiropractors, physical therapists, everything. So we get treated like a real like an NFL athlete. We get the best of the best. They're constantly there to take care of you. You just have to go, take the time and go do it. So I've been focused on just my body, keeping my body healthy, especially where we're at right now. But the training has been insane. It's been great. The pushes have been great. I mean, I did 5.5s last week and was just fine, and I've been cutting. So I feel good.
That's awesome.
I have no complaints whatsoever. Just got to make weight and fight, and that's it.
Get the job done. There you go. A couple more, man. I know. Appreciate your time. I think I've been seeing the place that you're at on your Instagrams. That's the gun store you've been at and taking pictures of.
Yeah, I actually just walked outside because there was a whole bunch of people in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's freaking phenomenal. Works Gunworks is amazing. I love this place. I almost spend money that I don't have all the time. Luckily, the owner is a really, really good friend of mine. He's basically a family. So, he takes care of me. He looks out for me. He has other, things that he helps me with. He's very, very smart guy. Him and his girlfriend Cherie, they really, really help me out. And I don't think I'd really be here right now, like where I'm at, without them. So for this camp especially, so they've helped me out a lot. And yeah, so I'm here pretty much every day. I mean, it's tapering down now that I'm coming so close to the fight because I moody and just weight cutting. So try to stay to myself as much as I can, and yeah, just try to talk to my kid. And
there you go.
Yeah, that's not really much else, man. But yeah, Works Gunworks, they've been amazing, and DTL injury lawyers here, they're a freaking great partner. So those are the two that I've really been representing here from Florida. So, but I also got my normal K-Ray construction from home. They helped me out since I was an amateur. They're freaking amazing too. So yeah, man, just I'm enjoying it here. It's nice to have something to do outside of training. It's nice to have basically family here.
Right.
And so I'm not alone, and I wasn't really per se alone there, but I'm a loner, so I like to be by myself a lot too. So yeah, it's cool. It's whatever.
Man, we're getting close, man. Always appreciate your time, Brandon, talking to us. Hopefully you're not that hangry with us. Two last things. This weekend's a big middleweight week. Anderson Silva's farewell fight versus Uriah Hall. Then also in Bellator, the middleweight titles on the line. Musasi versus Lima. Any two takes on those fights?
I think Hall and Anderson's going to be so good. Obviously Anderson's still one of the best in the world, one of the best to ever do it. But unfortunately, age catches everyone. He's not in his prime like he used to be. And I think Uriah's in a good head spot, mentally. And I'm gonna have to say Uriah. He's got his stand-up's really good. His fast twitch muscle fibers are freaking amazing. So I think mentally, I think he's in a good spot. So I think he's going to do really well. But man, it's so hard to go against a guy like Anderson Silva. I hate having to say that, but
Yeah.
that's just my opinion. And then Lima and Mousasi, I think that'll be a good fight, to be honest. I guess I'm going to go for Lima just because I really enjoy watching Lima. I think he's a killer, and I like that killer instinct that he has, and he's not scared to fight. You know, he's coming to fight. So I think I'll go with Lima on that one.
I agree with both of those, and for the reasons why you say it too, right on, spot on. Brendan, all in, Allen, getting close to Ian Heinisch. Finally, hopefully, time to lock the cage and you guys square it, go at it. My main man, appreciate you. Have a good rest of the year. Get that winning bonus. Take it back to the wife and family, and much love to you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, brother. Later.